Today I'm joined by one of the best known estate agents on social media, boss man of the estate agency, Chris Buckler. Thanks for joining me today, Chris.
Thanks for having me. What an intro.
You're obviously going down the personal brand route with the way you market yourself. Give me some top tips, let's say three top tips on how estate agents can grow their personal brand. Talk to me.
Right, the first one is start. Right, so you have to start. So it's actually taking action, and you've beaten me up about this over the years, so thank you. You need to be out on socials, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, I suppose, as a minimum. The new kids now are doing TikTok really, really well. But picking your platforms, learning what works, but just start by getting content out there. You can, in a few months' time, look at what's trending. Do I do reels? How often do I post? But for me, the first thing is just start and make sure you get content out a minimum of once a day that is valuable, not just I'm a self-employed agent or I'm so-and-so, follow me on my journey, so that people want to watch and engage with it. I could go down a rabbit hole here and also comment on other people in your geographic farm areas and everything else. But for now, just start and get going, and don't be afraid. No one will remember your first video. But you often say, Chris, if you're going to start in a self-employed model, don't do it for 6 months. Start getting yourself out there, start getting people to know you, start putting videos up that are valuable so people go, oh, Chris Buckler, the estate agent.
When you say valuable, what do you mean by valuable?
Stuff that people want to see. If there's a Bank of England base rate change, you should, in my view, as an estate agent, be the economist of choice that puts that information out there and then talks about what's happening in the local, what the impact it will have on the Grantham property market before anyone else.
Okay, so Bank of England meet every 6 or 7 weeks. That's one video I can do.
Yeah.
What about the other 46 days?
Be specific, right? So what is it that vendors get wrong a lot of the time, right? If not, this is top 10 tips to selling in spring, right? Those days are kind of gone, if you ask me.
Or I always find it funny, whatever month is next is the best time to sell a house.
Yes, yeah, right. Don't be lured by in. August is the best time because all our buyers are serious if they're here.
Yeah, and best time to put a property on the market is on Boxing Day, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I still reel that one out. So, but it's a good sell when people don't want to at Christmas, don't want to get ready, and you go, hey, listen, let's go and do it, and everything else. Stuff that is valuable that vendors or your end user will actually watch and go, oh, that's pretty good.
So all your listings, bragging posts about your market share.
A pie chart would be really good.
Like that.
I'm number one in my area. There's a really good guy over in Wales called Alex. I struggle with his surname because I'm heavily dyslexic, but he is constantly putting stuff out there on this is what's happening in the local market, this is what's come on recently, this is how long things are taking to sell. If you're over £1 million, you may not be aware actually it's going to take you 6 months before we probably sell this. On that basis,
Alex Buchanan.
That's, yeah, really, really good guy. Say that again.
Alex Buchanan. I always pronounce his name wrong.
Shout out to Alex. But
he's very good.
Really, really good.
I wonder whose guy didn't supported him in the past.
I think.
I wonder.
Yeah. But he's taken action.
Yeah, he's taken action. And that's the
I
magic
watch
thing.
His stuff, and I don't live in Wales, right? But
that's the magic thing. So number one, great, valuable, insightful information, which is valuable to the punter, which means not talking about yourself, not talking about your firm, and not talking about your services.
Yeah.
And if any of you put a bloody Rightmove pie chart, I'll come and get you and beat you up. Right, what's number two?
Top 50.
Top 50 what?
Top 50. People that know you, like you, love you, and going to support you on a estate agency journey. So that could be previous vendors. It could be local business owners.
Okay. And do what with them?
Well, it goes to my point 3, but start nicking and grabbing their details, date of birth, email, etc. One of the things that I find works really well is a simple script of, let's say it's the hair salon owner next door that speaks to everyone before they put their property on the market. You go, hey, Rebecca, listen, as an entrepreneur or another business owner, I'm going to be sending some emails out when I start my self-employed business. if you see anything glaringly wrong, would you drop me a 1 or 2 liner back just to let me know? Would that be okay? Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah. Brilliant. What was your email? All of a sudden, you're now firing them your value adds, and you're going to be top of mind, and they're going to think about you. And they also
So hold on a second. You're sending it. Are you sending a draft out or the actual one out?
a bit of both. Depends when you start your business, right?
Okay. And by asking them critique it, actually, subtly, you're actually getting them inside their head because you've asked them a question.
Yep. And so they will meaningfully read it, and they know it's not a real favour, because drop a 1 or 2 liner back to let me know. They might do, which is brilliant because they've engaged with you, and you can ring them and thank them and send them a handwritten note and all that other really good stuff. But if they don't, they will always read your emails, and so they'll support you. So someone goes in to get their hair cut and styled, or where you go, yeah, we're thinking of selling. I know a really good agent, Chris, you want to use him. And so actually it's top 50 people that are going to support you on your journey, or if you've already started your self-employed journey, will support you on your journey. And you build that list of people. And that top 50 may evolve, it may switch. But I think when agents start, they don't focus specifically on the 50. They just want to throw everyone in. And then with all CRMs, right, you can tag and then send specific messages, or even do nice, you could do a welcome party when you start, or some welcome drinks or whatever, and just invite those people that are influencers that are going to help you in your local town.
What's the third and final one, mate?
Database. So they kind of lead or funnel into one, right? So get yourself onto socials, get people engaging with you. Again, in another video, we talked about sending a personal message to everyone on their birthday, and then asking them what they're up to, and then they'll normally come back and say, I'll see you've started your estate agency, or I'll see this is what you're doing. They can go onto your top 50, but add them to a database and then provide value to that database. And we joked off camera about, we're in 2023, estate agents still archiving their database, versus that data is so powerful. And you've got, if we did another video on AI and tech, what's great about the estate agency and what we're doing is, whilst all the agents can only see their own data, on the back end, we can see all of it, right? So we've got tens of thousands of records. So I can see if someone that inquired about Bob's property 2 years ago in Chislehurst, where I live, is clicking around on properties in Grantham, where we've got Steve operating, and they're then going onto the valuation page, and I can go, I think this person may well be looking to sell now. And the data is so key. So one, be growing your database, never archive in my view, and you can tag people, top 50, buyers, sellers, landlords, tenants, and add value to those different strands. And even people go, oh, well, why would I market to tenants? Well, they're your next buyers. They're your next FS and referrals and your solicitor referrals.
But coming back to number one, with decent content that is valuable to them.
Like property of the week.
Right, move pie charts.
Yes. Property of the week. We've recently sold this semi.
Oh yeah, look at our recent successes.
Yes.
Ooh.
A featured property, so you can, because you're about to get the boot from the vendor, so you can send it out as a featured property.
Yeah, 14-day notice.
Yeah,
there you
all
go.
that good stuff.
Thank you for those 3 top tips. They've been really good, and I do concur with all of them. So thank you very much.
No worries.